This is the Govee Lyra floor lamp, and it is bloody brilliant. So guys, sit back, relax, whilst I introduce you to this sexy bit of smart lighting. And if you're feeling really good and you're enjoying the video, why not leave a like?
Do it.
So the lovely people at Govee have sent me this smart floor lamp. But it's not just any ordinary lamp. It does this. I have to say I am massively impressed. It's an RGB ICWW lamp, and it is capable of so many different settings, routines, animations. So when Govee got in touch and asked me to review it, I was like, yes please. And part of the reason is because I know Govee are awesome. I bought some strip lights from them in the past and they were brilliant. No, not strip lights. Strip lights. Don't think I'm ready to do that on the internet yet. Now first, the setup. Now the box arrived and it was surprisingly tiny. And that's because it does require some assembly yourself. There's little screws, the pieces have to go together in the right order, and the actual light strip is a bit of a pain to get inside the metal frame. Now it's not hard, but it does take a little bit of time and it is a bit faffy. Now my first impressions. The lamp has a really good quality to it. The base is really heavy and the aluminium around it makes it feel really high quality. I'm really glad it's not made of plastic. And when the lights turned on, the lights are bright, the colours are vivid, so first impressions are really top notch. Next, the functionality. Now you can control the lights in a few ways. The first is the remote. On the remote you have some of the main functionality of the light. So you can switch between on and off, warm and cool. You can change the brightness and you can change the colour. You can also turn on the music mode. The remote is a really good addition because on a lot of Govee's lights and a lot of other people's lights, you don't get one. Now the remote looks okay, it's easy to use, and there is this mount that you can clip onto the light, which the remote will magnetically attach to. Now you can also control the lamp with Google Home and Alexa. The functionality is simple, but effective. Alexa, turn on office lamp. Alexa, turn office blue. And same with the remote. If you have a really nice animation that you really like, and you turn it off and turn it back on again, it will remember that and keep that for when next time you turn it on. Now the most in-depth way of controlling the Lyra is using the Govi app. Here you can do everything. You can change the colours and the brightness of individual sections of the lamp. You can turn on music mode and pick the exact animation you want for that. You can also choose from tons of different scenes made by Govee themselves. Some of my favourites are ocean, rainbow, movie, jungle, fireworks, and you can also create your own scenes in the DIY mode. Look, I've made a candy cane. Now what should you actually do with this lamp? So it's best in the corner of the room or against a wall, and when you have it shining at the wall, it creates this really nice effect. Now it doesn't look bad if you have it facing out into the room, and there are some circumstances where that might be ideal, but for the most part, really you'll want it facing the wall. Now these are great in any room. The flexibility of the lighting design means you can use it in loads of different environments. They're great for your kids' room, they're great for your bedroom. They also add a really nice touch to any office or workspace. Now Govee have also sent me their Glide wall light. I've set them both up in my office, and when you pair the two lights on a similar scene, it really does look awesome. Any issues? So yeah, the setup was a bit faffy, but really the only other thing that bothered me was this. The light has been designed to face the wall and shine at the wall, but it's as if that memo didn't get passed across to everyone at the Govee team. Now the logo that's meant to be on the front of the base is on the side that would then face the wall, and the wire that you'd hope would go into the back of it would be on the side that would face the room. So I think there's been a little bit of a miscommunication there in the design. Or they already made the light, realised it looks better when you face it the other way against the wall, but it was a bit too late and the design had already been finalised. And the other thing, there's a couple of little screw holes on that back side that when it's facing out into the room, slightly spoils that clean look. And I'll be honest, these things are very, very minor and I actually don't care. But I'm just trying to paint you a picture and I have to tell you all the details. Now the price. The Govee Lyra on Amazon costs $149.99, which is about £110.12 in the UK. Now the Lyra isn't actually available on the UK Amazon store, it's only in the US, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. You can purchase it from the US store and just pay the slightly inflated shipping costs. It's about 15 quid. But do bear in mind, the light will arrive ready for you to plug into a US wall socket, so you might need to get an adapter if you're going to use it in the UK. Now guys, I hope I've painted a really good picture of this light for you. I am super impressed by it, I really love it, and it's going to be something that stays with me for a really long time. But what do you guys think? Let me know if you like the Govee Lyra and whether you might consider one for one of your rooms. I've attached links below if you're interested, so click on them and I'll be back soon looking at Govee's wall light, the Glide. See you in the next one.